21st, 2026 in the year of our Lord. We are back. You know who I am. I'm OThaGreat. How y'all living? Y'all happy to be here? Yes, they are. They're hyped. The audience is hyped to be here. I'm hyped to be here as well. I've never started the show off with just straight laughing. Well, I probably have, but it's been a while, so I thank my guests for that. Today we are joined by this woman. I've known this woman for a while. She's worked at the Cola Lounge. She's also been a heavy advocate in cannabis and labor here in the St. Louis area. I've been a fan of hers for a while. And also, too, when you see her at the Cola Lounge, she is very inviting. She's very warm. She's very inclusive, all the things that I like to be. And I am so happy to be joined by Marian, the cannabis and labor advocate. What's up, Miss Marian?
Doing well. How are you?
Feel it, man. I love that smile you gave me because you know. Because you know.
It's about to get real.
It is about to get real. That smile was hilarious. I love that smile you just gave me. All right. There it is.
Well, first of all, real quick, I wanted to say happy belated Juneteenth.
Oh, thank you.
And happy Father's Day.
Oh, thank you, sister. I appreciate that. Right on. Thank you so much. Juneteenth was awesome for me. I went on Marlon Brown's, history bus.
Okay.
And Marlon, I'm telling you right now, Maid Marion, get on this if you're able next year, Juneteenth, because it's so good. The man needs to do it throughout the year or more than just once a year. He basically takes you to different parts of Black history in St. Louis, which is also American history. And it's so good. Like, you're on a bus, you physically go there. We started at the History Museum.
Yeah.
We ended at the Griot downtown North City. It was great. Mary Meacham Crossing oh my goodness. So it was really good. So thank you, and thank you for the Father's Day. I'm very happy to have you on. And before we even get started, I want to give a major shout out to my awesome sponsors, Cola Lounge, also the St. Louis Cannabis Club, the proprietor, Brennan England, my boy, aka B. He is, like I said, the proprietor of both companies, and I appreciate and love this brother because he has always been for the people, always for the people, never had a problem being for the people. That's why he is dope. So a major shout out to him, and major shout out to Grow Room. The Grow Room in O'Fallon, in Terp Junkies. You can find the Grow Room at 121 O'Fallon Plaza, O'Fallon, Missouri. You can also find the Cola Lounge at 2834 Cherokee Street, St. Louis. Make sure you guys check them out. And the Grow Room is what type of growing supplies do you need? What do you need? You want to grow some cannabis. You want to grow some cucumbers. You want to grow some tomatoes. Whatever you need, the Grow Room has it. Proprietor there, Brian. I call him B as well. That is my boy. He will get you together. And also with Terp Junkies, best genetics that you'll find literally in North America. Whatever you need, hybrid sativa cannabis, sativa indica. He has it. Make sure you guys check them out. Strand that I got from him last week was black maple. It is awesome. Love that. That black maple is off the chain. So, with the formalities out the way, there you go. Hit that L. That shit smells good. What are you smoking on?
It's called Tiger Candy. I got it from a new spot at Bates and Broadway called Fire Smoke.
Okay.
And it was the PH.
What is it? Is it a dispo?
Yeah, it's a smoke shop.
Something like, okay, it's a smoke shop. Okay.
Yeah, they
right.
got that less than, 0.03 THCA going. But
What?
I don't even know what I'm allowed to say. That's the loophole.
You can say whatever you want
All
on
these
here.
trap shops around here,
Yeah, you
that's
can
how
say.
they're getting away with it.
It's
Because they got the less, it's like 0.03 or something, or 0.03 THCA.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, we all know, what happens when
Yeah.
you ignite it.
Yeah.
So,
No doubt.
But yeah, I've seen them around at the markets and stuff, and they opened up a brick and mortar. So
Right. I'll be honest with you, Miss Marian. It is not just they are not all getting away with it, because my favorite smoke shop right down the street here on Hampton, they got shut down earlier this year. It was messed up, and the owner, he owned that one, and he'd owned another shop in Maplewood. He had to move everything to his other shop.
I heard that the shop in Maplewood is now closed.
Don't play. Are you serious?
Yeah, a friend of mine just posted 3 or 4 days ago. I can't remember what it's called, the shop, but I've been to it. But she just posted I don't know, within the last like 2 to 4 days,
What?
about how they're shutting down and they got a deep sale going on everything.
Oh, that's bullshit.
I
That is
mean,
horrible. See, and I forget, what was it? I can't even remember the name of the shop down here. I
is
should.
it Relief or
What was the name of that shop?
Relief got shut down too.
But what was the one down here that we were trying to get to be sponsors for years, Just?
Oh,
Soho,
yeah.
no, Soho, that got closed. And so in Relief, where's Relief at?
That was the same spot.
So Relief is the other one in Maplewood?
No, Relief. Dude, I was talking to the guy. It was a Relief took Soha's spot, Soho's spot. It was renting it out, and he basically said he put his life savings into that and signed like a 5-year lease and everything.
What?
Young kid.
anyone?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
There's a little card at the
fancy
top there.
contraption here.
There's a little
The
card.
mini bong.
Right.
Yeah, it's just a little. They call it like a blunt bubbler. It's from MJ Arsenal. Not to interrupt. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
It's from MJ Arsenal, and I really like them a lot because it's
Smooths
good,
it out a little bit.
economical glass. Like, cause not all of us. You know, I love art. Don't get it twisted. I
It
love
is
glass
nice.
art.
Yeah.
But like,
Get to the point.
I got
Cut
that
through
for
the
like $12.
No doubt.
You know
No
what I
doubt.
mean?
No, yeah, but this kid was like 20 years old, and he was tight. He talked to the guy and signed this big ass lease and everything. And then he's like, I don't know. They came in and left a note this morning, so he wasn't in there barely 3 months.
Okay,
And now
but
it's
Soho,
shut down already.
But Soho was shut down by St. Louis PD, and no one's been in that building since then. You know what
Yeah, I
I'm
was
saying?
gonna say both the building I passed.
Right, and then Relief was, and now they're shut down. They were in there for probably 3 months, bro.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I talked to the guy.
I don't understand what
A young kid.
I tell you one thing, you know, we tried to tell y'all should have voted for Tashara Jones, but y'all wanted this Spencer woman, and Spencer does not give a fuck about people. She cares about companies.
I was
so,
gonna say I did not.
man.
I did not vote for her. Thank you very much. I did not.
Marian, you know what it is. You're smart.
Dude, I saw the writing on the wall. I was like,
When you get to me with Spencer, oh, that hits. That motherfucker hits.
yeah, it's just a little, you know, it's dangerous.
No doubt. I want one of them little contraptions
Yeah,
too. I need
MJ Arsenal. Like
Okay,
straight.
bet. Okay, bet. Remind me because I got to go over there. When you're a politician and your number one donor or the donor who gives you the most money is a construction company, I mean, what the fuck, McCarthy? Like, come on now, it's horrible. All right, I want to. We're not here for that though. We're here for you. Like I said, I'm looking forward to this episode because I've wanted to talk to you for a while. Before we even talked at Pot Chef's last event,
Yeah.
at Handlebar, before that, which you work like usual, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to talk to you, but I did not know about I knew about the cannabis advocacy. I did not know about the labor part of it, but I want to take it back to the beginning with you. I know you said, now here's the thing, right? I've actually lived in the Pacific Northwest. You're good. Keep going. I'll talk while you cough.
Okay, good. Because I'm a cougher.
I get it.
My
It's all
toxic
good.
traits.
I've lived in the Pacific Northwest. I've never heard it PNW. Like, I've never heard that term.
I was
like,
just putting the initials because I'm lazy.
it's all good. It's all good. So where out there are you from, sweetie?
So I grew up in the Puget Sound area, a small little town.
Oh, PSNS.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, right across the street from across the Sound. I grew up in a little town called Port Orchard.
Oh, I know exactly. Girl, guess where I was at up there?
Bremerton?
You know it, man. You know what brought me up there too.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
the U.S. Navy. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, you were in Port Orchard. I love Port Orchard. Okay.
Yeah, we used to call y'all squids.
Right, right.
But
No
yeah,
doubt.
but yeah, so I grew up there,
Wow.
born and raised until I took a little hiatus to Daytona.
That's
Came
tight.
back to Washington.
Okay.
And then spent about another year and a half, and I moved here when I was 19 to St. Louis. I moved to St. Louis when I was 19.
Okay.
I just turned 44.
Okay.
So it's basically home.
Nice,
I'm like, I've
congratulations.
been mugged. I've had my car stolen, broken into. You know, all of the typical bad St. Louis stuff, but I've also experienced all the amazing St. Louis
Right,
stuff. And I
right.
always just tell people, come visit. It's not
No
that
doubt.
bad.
Pull that mic to you.
Just don't act a fool.
No doubt. You
Don't
can
come
pull
here
that
acting
mic to you.
foolish.
You ain't got to come to the mic. Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
okay,
Yeah,
great.
get comfortable. Okay, so what made you? How was your your childhood in Port Orchard? How was that?
I
How was
mean,
Washington State for you?
it was
A lot of rain.
a lot of rain. I kind of grew up on like a small farm. Like we
Okay.
had a barn and garden, so like I
Oh,
grew up
nice.
kind of being a little farm girl, but
Oh, shit.
also being only an hour away from the city, Seattle.
Mhm.
So it was like I don't know, it was kind of like the best of both worlds.
No
So
doubt.
childhood was childhood. We got
Yeah.
through it.
Yeah.
But I got to experience a lot of really cool stuff. I was lucky to grow up there in the 90s, like when, grunge was like a big thing.
Oh, wow.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I actually remember getting in trouble for skipping school to go to Kurt Cobain's eulogy when I was in like 6th grade.
Wow. You were in 6th grade? What do you? Wow.
Hyper independent,
Goodness.
Last of a feral generation.
Yeah. Well, hold on, man. Explain this to me. So did you get on a bus and go all the way to Seattle?
I took the foot ferry to Bremerton and then
Yeah.
took the big ferry from Bremerton to Seattle and then made my way up to Seattle Center.
We never would take the ferry from Bremerton to Seattle. It just felt like it took forever. We always would drive. Okay.
Oh, it's the same.
Wow.
Well, I mean, honestly, it's probably quicker to take the ferry
It
these
is?
days because, I mean, it's been about 10 years since I last visited, but it is so oversaturated. Like,
Wow.
what used to take about 45 minutes to get to the airport now takes like an hour. Like, it's literally doubled because there's just too many people up there.
Yeah, SeaTac in the house. Yep,
Yeah,
yep,
yeah,
I get
right?
it. Right.
So, but yeah, it's just a lot of people up there. But
Yeah.
yeah, it would either be like an hour drive or a hour foot or hour ferry ride, unless you took the commuter ferry, which was no cars, and that takes about 30 to 45 minutes.
Right,
Yeah,
right. Oh,
so-
man, those were. And the commuter ferry from there to
pardon me.
Seattle? No, you're good. From there to Seattle?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
34 ups. They must have hid that from us. Well, yeah, those were hard to get off for us. But okay, so growing up there was, I guess, was great. Two parents, 2-parent household. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's a sensitive subject. The home life wasn't so awesome.
Okay.
I'll just leave it at that.
Cool,
But
cool.
but my life that I curated for myself in survival mode was awesome.
I hear you. I hear you.
Lots of playing in the woods, lots of hiking, lots of going to shows,
Nice.
lots of, and then of course when I got a little bit older, discovering weed, being spoiled with good weed.
Oh my God.
Like
you guys.
I don't
Yeah.
know the struggle really. Like the closest
You
we had
don't.
was like BC Bud, and we used to call that swag.
What?
Yeah. But this was also,
Wow.
like
Yeah.
mid-90s.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, we used to we'd be like, oh, I got that BC swag. It's like, oh, I don't want it.
Wow.
Yeah,
you guys are so elitist out there, man.
We are.
Question. For real. Like, I mean, it's
The
one
Seattle
of
freeze.
it's one of the cannabis capitals of the world where you can get the best bud on the planet, and it's in the Pacific Northwest. Why that is? Probably the rain. But my other question was, and you could take this or leave it however you want. Why was the childhood so rough? If you wouldn't mind expanding.
Well, let's talk about it. It's Father's Day.
Right on.
My dad was not awesome. My dad was a bad man. My dad was abusive in every way possible, and I'll let you do with that information what you will.
Oh Lord. Oh wow.
And my mom was just kind of like checked out. Like the husband before him, because I have so many siblings, but
Wow.
their dad, I guess, was also abusive. So my mom went from abuser to abuser, and I wasn't even supposed to happen. Like, there's an 11-year gap between the second youngest and myself.
Wow.
And so, yeah, like I said, last of a feral generation. It was like I was just kind of abused and then given hush money, which was fine. I'm like, give me money so I
Right.
can get the hell out of here.
Yeah, no doubt.
And, if I wasn't traipsing around in the woods with my friends, because there was woods everywhere,
Yeah.
like, I was, I don't know, just being a little menace downtown. Like, there's
Yeah.
lots of coffee shops everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
but I guess my introduction to weed, or my real introduction to weed, I should say, like the one that like really got me into everything. I met a gal. She's still around. Her name is Renee.
How old were you?
I was 13. She was 22 or 23, and I just kind of like was persistent. And finally she was like, okay, clearly this girl needs somebody.
Yeah.
And so she just kind of took me under her wing. And
when you say persistent how?
like I would just, I was a stupid teenager, so I would just call her all the time and be like, "Do you want to hang out? Do you want to go to the coffee shop? Do you want to do that? Da 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 da."
Yeah.
Port Orchard's a small town. There ain't much to do there.
No doubt.
And so I would just call her, And, of course it was really awkward for her. I mean, we talked about it. It's funny now, but she was just like, what am I supposed to do with this kid?
Right.
That, like, I have no relation to. Like, I graduated with your sister.
Right, your big sister. Right.
Right.
No
like,
doubt. Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess because of everything I've been through and stuff, I just grew up real fast. And so it's like, yeah, I was a kid, but I could keep up. And so, yeah, she's how I got introduced to like the good, like, I mean, we always had good weed, but she's the one that like got me in with like like Seattle Hemp Fest, different plugs around the city, different experiences. And then she fell down with MS.
Oh,
and
sorry to hear that.
So like so that's how I got more into like really, really caring about it, like as a medicine versus just a little stoner kid, getting blasted way too soon.
Because it helped her. It literally helped her with her MS.
Right. So, I was like, oh. And then, started like exploring CBD and whatnot. And just got really interested in it from there. And then, of course, I was here when legalization happened. I'd already moved. But she was like a part of all of it. So I'd get to like kind of keep up with everything, through her and through the HempFest pages and stuff like that.
Right.
And, yeah, I'm trying to think of where I was going with this.
No, you're good. You're good.
But yeah, no, childhood was cool. I mean, like I said, my teenage years were probably way better. My parents finally got divorced when I was like 14.
Okay.
So everything from there was like, and then my mom had to like go here. Actually, my oldest sister used to live here because she was going through divorce, and then her parents passed back to back. So she was gone for like 6-7 months. So I don't know. Your
mom?
Yeah, she was like all the way to literally the other end of the country.
Yeah.
So my teenage years were amazing.
Wow. Okay, because you basically kind of were on your own.
Yeah, but I mean, I also like, held it down. Like I went to school, like, I still kept up with my studies, sort of.
Right.
And, I was responsible. Like we kept the house clean for the most part, but I was also like the hangout spot because where were the adults?
No
Nowhere.
doubt. No doubt.
Plus, I lived right above the coffee shop that we all used to hang out at.
Stop it.
It was a weird little building, man. It was 639 Bay Street.
Okay.
So it was like all these apartments, and then it was like the coffee shop, like a bait and tackle shop, and then a metaphysical shop.
Explain that. What is that?
Like witchcraft stuff, paganism,
okay.
just Druidism, like alternative religions.
Oh, you had a cool childhood. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Definitely weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. Got to like meet a lot of people, like just walking around, seeing celebrities, musicians mostly.
Right.
Stuff that I kind of don't even remember anymore, and it makes me sad. So,
I hear you.
But yeah, no, it was cool.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Did you? Okay, so 19, you come here. Was it your sister that brought you here? Was it your mom, or what brought you here?
Well, unfortunately, my mom passed away when I was 19.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's okay. But she was sick for a long time, and
wow.
I don't know. It was peaceful.
Okay.
It was a good thing, if you will.
Okay.
For her sake.
Right.
But yeah, no, my oldest sister used to live here. Because her husband or ex-husband was a pilot for TWA, if you remember that airline.
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
Yes,
and then they got bought out.
TWA.
Right, then they got bought out, and she had a kid, and so she was just here.
The St. Louis hub.
Doing all that, right. Being a mom and yada, yada, and so ironically, because I didn't know then what I know now.
Right.
I moved here to get clean off of meth.
Oh, shit.
I know, right?
Okay. Right.
Like, meth was actually my first drug. It was the gateway drug for me.
Wow, not
I mean,
cannabis.
It's Port Orchard.
So you didn't smoke. So you didn't smoke. You didn't smoke cannabis till you were 13.
Correct.
Which makes sense, but is a little surprising. No one in Washington State. But then your drug of choice that got you into everything was meth.
It wasn't. I mean, it was a choice, but it wasn't. So basically, what happened was I had a bestie who unfortunately is still kind of in and out of it, like all this time later. But it was just repeated exposure, and there was never any pressure. It wasn't like, do this. It was like, hey, here's a thing that I do. Mm-hmm. Are you cool with that? And I didn't know any better, so I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. I don't care. I'm a kid.
Yeah.
And then just after a while, like, I just genuinely got curious. And I didn't even think it worked at first.
Hell no, man.
Well, that whole neurospice, ADHD going, I mean, what the hell is like Ritalin and stuff, right? If not
Right.
meth, like Adderall. But anyways, so right. So in fact, I won't even take Adderall because it triggers me. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel you.
but I've been clean since I've been here, so I've been clean 24 years.
Goodness, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. We love to hear that.
But one quick story that I thought was really funny. So when I first moved here, I moved here on a Greyhound out of Portland. My sister picks me up, at the old Greyhound station, and of course the
one that
first.
was right downtown?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow, yeah.
The first thing I noticed was the horrific driving here. But, I mean, we're pretty serious in Washington. Like, you can't even go 5 over. Like, they will pull you over. It's nuts. Like,
Yeah. The pigs out there sucking. There's too many of them.
Whew,
Too
amen.
many.
All day.
Yes, too many. You got one damn county has at least 6 different fucking pig departments.
Yeah.
At least 6.
Yeah.
Like, good God.
Yeah.
Sick.
And so yeah, but of course, I mean, because I had a couple joints that I had packed with a little bit of shit in it just to keep me cool on the bus, right?
Right.
Almost got kicked off the bus over that.
When you sparked them on the bus and shit?
I sparked it so far away.
So far
they
away.
smelled it.
Of course
and the
he
bus
did.
driver was like, and I was like, listen, you got someone screaming and like, rocking back and forth in the back of this bus, and you're worried about me just like,
Wow.
I'm just trying to get to St. Louis to get clean,
Hell
man.
no,
That's
people
it.
straight doing it back there.
Yeah,
Wow. Yeah. Wild
so-
shit goes down on the bus. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Especially
I mean,
cross country.
he was like, fine. He was like, "Hey." But anyway, so I get here, I sleep for about 3 days.
You have to recover shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why is it, okay, this is back when newspapers were like still a thing, and,
Love a good newspaper.
right?
Let's bring papers back, y'all. Let's bring print media back and physical media.
Please.
Buy physical media. For real, for real. It's more crucial than you know.
Please,
know.
seriously though. But yeah, so anyways, trying to keep it short. So I wake up, I see that there's a newspaper at the end of the driveway, and I'm like, what the hell? Because we didn't do that. We stopped that in Washington forever ago because of, we're being green, we're saving paper, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which, I mean, is important.
I would see a paper when I was okay. All right.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
they might have stopped between then and when I left, but yeah, they, like, stopped, like, doing the paper,
Yeah.
putting the papers out.
That sounds like some Washington State type shit.
Right.
Yeah, no doubt. No
Right,
doubt.
Evergreen State.
Mhm.
And so I go and get it, and I'm sitting there, at the time I was smoking cigarettes still. And, I got my cigarettes and coffee,
Yeah.
shout out to Otis Redding. And,
All day.
right? And then I was like, oh, go get this paper. And I open it up, and goddamn, I opened it up in, like, big, bold black letters. It was like, I can't remember if it was Jefferson City or what, but it was like meth capital of the U.S.
You were like, oh, where the fuck did I
I
move
called
to?
my sister so fast, and I was like, what the? You move? I am 2 time zones away.
That is crazy. And now, what year is this? You're 19. When did you move in?
Ooh, was that 2002?
Wow.
Maybe.
Like a year after me, sweetie. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
02? Okay, that's
I
what's
wanna
up.
say 02, yeah. So.
Wow, and that freaked the hell out of you. Then what did you do? Like, what did it make you want to like take off, or what did it make you want to do?
I mean, of course, like the initial knee-jerk reaction was like, "Oh shit, I gotta go,"
No doubt.
And then the couple of friends I'd already made through, remember Yahoo groups? So I like made a couple St. Louis friends through Yahoo groups through the
Nice.
goth scene.
Nice.
Spooky.
No doubt.
And they were
Original
like-
chat rooms and shit.
Right, and they were like, "You didn't know this?" I'm like, "No. Why would I know anything about Missouri? Like, why would I know that? No."
Right, no doubt.
No, I'm pretentious. I'm from Washington. I'm cooler than you. No, I don't know.
Cool.
I don't think that anymore. St. Louis took care of that real quick. I have never been more humbled. And I'm grateful for it, honestly,
No
because I
doubt.
talk, the culture back home is just pretentious. It's
It
all get
is.
out. And I'm like, who are you?
Yeah, no
Why?
doubt. Okay, so you're 19. You find that crazy thing out about where you're living, but you stick around. You deal with the Yahoo chat rooms. What do you do next? Is it school? Is it work? Where are you at?
So I worked. Oh my goodness.
Take your time, babe. Take your time. Take your time. Maybe you should probably smoke after the show.
I know, that's kind of what I was thinking. But yeah, so
Take your time.
Okay.
You're good.
I'm working, so I go to work. I got water too. I don't know why I'm.
Bet.
But I just immediately got into some work. My sister hooked me up with a job. Started working. Just various jobs. Like, I don't know. I've done a little bit of everything. I'm a woman of many hats.
Yeah.
So just working. Eventually moved out on not my own. I found a roommate.
Okay.
Through the UMSL message board. Like, colleges still need to do that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
like, I was just like, screw it. I'm going to go live with a student. And picked all these little things. And
nice.
Yeah. Had the best roommate. She was awesome. But yeah, and then...
You live with an UMSL student?
Yeah.
Heck no.
Yeah.
Not on campus, though.
No, we lived in Lucas and Hunt Village, which everyone's like, oh my God, Lucas and Hunt Village. And I'm like,
nice.
I had zero problems.
Yeah.
Like, the worst of my problems were the Mexicans, like, saying some off-color shit to me. And I was like, I know what you're saying, okay?
Because they thought you were Latino.
Right, and I'm not, but, like, I come from the West Coast.
Yeah.
Like, my Spanglish used to be on point.
No doubt.
So I'm like, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Facts.
Shame on you,
That's what's up.
But yeah, no, I actually liked living there. It was cute.
Okay.
I don't know, it was quiet.
Okay.
I don't know what people are talking about. Maybe it's changed because that was 20 years ago, but still. Anyways.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you go ahead.
When did you get off into the cannabis community here? Because I saw you before I saw you at Cola Lounge, I saw you at other places. You know what I'm saying? Because like you were heavy off into the cannabis community in St. Louis, and shit to me, like that's why I'm saying like a year after, because I could tell like it's for a while, babe. Because I've seen you at so much different stuff. Like when did you jump off into that?
So I started, I guess, my professional start like during COVID. Actually,
wow.
I started at Beyond Hello over in Sauget.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
That was where it all started. We'll get into that. But yeah, I started over there in June of 2020.
What's Beyond Hello? What is that?
It's a dispensary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was at the time, I think they have some more dispensaries over on the ill side now, but at the time it was only Beyond Hello or Ascend.
Okay.
And Ascend was that one you had to take a bus during COVID times. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But,
well, Ascend isn't that the place over there in Illinois?
Yeah, they both are.
Yeah.
Yeah, one's in Sauget and one's in Collinsville and
okay.
Fairview Heights. They have one in Fairview Heights too, and the old Toys R Us.
Right on.
But yeah, so I was working for Beyond Hello, and at the same time, because I was in June, and then that August, I was the very first round of students ever to go through SLU's Cannabis Science and Operations program.
Oh yeah.
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 So,
you and B did that.
And well, did he do it too?
He told me he did the same thing.
Because I know he was like a professor. I want to say like the second or third or maybe even fourth run. But I didn't know I didn't know, and it doesn't matter. But yeah, so I did that, tight. And then because I don't have anything to hide. Like I was also like trapping at the same time, so it was like I literally. Well, I mean, I had been doing that for years, like, before this. Like, I had a good run, about 10 years, and then legal happened, and it just stopped being worth my freedom, you know?
Did you make some money the 10 years you were selling?
Huh?
Did you make good money, like 10 years you were selling?
As a single mom, I mean, I maintained an entire house, like I rent, because I don't want to commit to a house, but I held us down, like, and we still had money to have fun, but it was also different times economically as well. So I mean, today if I was making that kind of money, I might be able to get some groceries.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, especially with this shitty economy. See, that's my question, because I know 2020 beyond health. I think that you're deeper than that. Like when were you really into the cannabis, community here in St. Louis?
Well, I mean, in St. Louis, I mean, that's pretty much what. I mean,
but you were selling before that, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Like you were heavy off into when I say cannabis community, sweetie, I mean like dispos, the street, people's parties we would go to, houses, get-togethers, advocacy stuff, like all of that. Like,
yeah. I got what you're putting down.
Type stuff, yeah.
Sorry, the weed is working.
I hear you.
But I mean, in St. Louis specifically, like I started. I guess selling in God, late 2000s.
Okay.
Late
Okay, that's what's
2000s.
up.
But I mean, I wasn't necessarily like pushing weight. You know, and then my business started to pick up actually around COVID, because a friend of mine that was actually my plug ended up having surgery that had him down, like literally immobile for like 6 months.
Oh, damn.
And he was like, "You want my Southern territory?"
Wow.
And I was like, I mean, I'm a mom. I don't know. Like, it's one thing to like be kind of like middlemanish, you know, like little stuff. And he's like, it's basically everyone you've introduced me to. And I was like, oh. So he's like, it's your friends. And I was like, oh yeah, that's fine. And so then that's how I got started in like heavier stuff. Was around like 2018, into 2020, so on and so forth. I don't know what to say. Like, when did I find myself like deep in it? I mean,
No, that's it. You pretty much answered
Okay, great.
it. Now you answered it. You answered that perfectly.
Okay.
Now my question is, when did you become an advocate for it? Was that back then, or was it?
Oh
was
no!
it after
I
that,
mean,
or
I've been
when
an
did that-
advocate for it since I lived in Seattle.
There
like,
you go.
know,
How
I was-
so?
So I used. Well, I mentioned Seattle Hemp Fest earlier.
Take your time.
So I used to work, you know, with them. My friend Renee. You know, help. You know, just like petitions and stuff. Like I was a minor, so I couldn't do a lot.
What was Seattle Hemp Fest? What was that exactly? What did they do?
So it's a yearly festival, and it's at oh wow, it's at a park.
Okay, that's what's up.
I haven't been there in a while, but
Right, I hear you.
I want to say Myrtle Park, but I don't know if that's correct. But
Okay,
anyways,
okay.
it's at the park, and it's just a huge advocate. At the time, I mean, it was more hemp focused and centered. I mean, of course, because it was before pre-legalization, a lot of petitions and
Yeah.
people talking about why legalization is important.
Yeah.
A lot of veterans, a lot of speakers.
Right.
Woody Harrelson, I got to meet Woody Harrelson.
Nice.
That was pretty good.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of like celebrity like cannabis advocates would speak there. Some of the draw, a lot, and then of course there was music and whatnot as well. But between Renee was into it. Renee got me into it. So it's really Renee, my friend Renee.
The
Shout out
22-year-old.
Renee.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
And she's still kicking as sassy as ever. But yeah, shout out to Renee.
Yeah. What made you want to do that as a kid? Because that's not a lot of kids aren't like 13 years old, 14, 15. They're not really out here for, marijuana advocacy.
I mean, like, honestly, the enthusiasm. I mean, of course, I started out as an enthusiast,
Yeah.
so I wanted to share that because
Yeah.
I was like, no, this is so great. Like,
Yeah.
everyone should experience this,
Yeah. That's what's
on a
up.
more shallow level. But then again, watching people and have great success, treating various issues that they had, with cannabis,
Right.
whether it was like a higher CBD regimen, straight up, gas, like whatever, edibles, what have you. It was, I was seeing like testimonials like in real time, like I was witnessing it.
Right.
And I was like, oh man, this is like
Yeah.
so much cooler than just being high.
No doubt. Yeah.
And,
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I guess I'm pretty liberal, and I'm just like, why isn't it free? It's a freaking plant.
No
It's a
doubt.
plant,
It should
and
be.
I'm not a God-fearing woman, but like I respect it, and I'm like, according to y'all that are hating, like your
Right.
God made this.
Right.
How could it be bad?
That's what's up.
But
Okay.
all right.
That's so cool.
So you can be mad about it. So I wanted to fight for those people. I think just, because of my childhood, a little projection, and everything. I've always fought for the underdog. Like, like I always defend like someone who's getting picked on or, whatever. Like
beautiful.
I've always been that person. And so because I already loved weed that much, like it's honestly the longest relationship I've ever had.
You and cannabis.
I'm not
Damn
even
right.
kidding.
Yeah, I get it. That's
I think
dope.
about it kind of often. I'm like,
No.
thanks, girl. I love you. I love how you show up for me.
Exactly.
And
that-
so I feel like I need to show up for her. Right? It's reciprocal.
You have to. You want to reciprocate to that plant.
Right.
That's what I wanted to ask you too, because it's high off the glass. I created this show because I love basketball and I'm a marijuana fan. I love marijuana and I love the plant. Everything is done for me. What made you lock in and just like the first time was it the first time you smoked? Was it a few times afterwards? Like what made you be like when you smoked that plant or however you took it in your body? What made you be like, oh wow, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I love this thing.
I think. I mean, so for probably like the first year, it was a bit messy. You know, you're a kid, you're young, your brain isn't even fully developed. You know, you're just oversaturating the hell out of your endocannabinoid system.
Yeah.
Your receptors.
Yeah.
You're kind of hallucinating.
Yeah.
You have these uncontrollable, you know, all the things, right? It's all magical.
Right.
So, I want to say it was probably like a little bit later, like once I became more seasoned, if you will. Like.
What age?
I'd probably say, like, honestly, like 15. I feel like 16 is, like, when it really, 16, 17 was, like, God, you know, honestly, no, 14 through 17. But I feel like I really started to appreciate it around 16. I think it's because I could drive and just, like, go get my own weed. And I didn't have to call nobody but the plug. I don't know.
No.
And then having those talks, you know, like, I love community. I love talking clearly.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it was the community of weed. Like it wasn't just the high. Like it was the community and just. I have met the weirdest and most brilliant and most insane and amazing and terrifying people through weed.
1,000%.
You know what I mean? Sometimes all at the same time, and you just like.
So dope.
So you just got to keep smoking to cope. Because you don't want to be rude?
Yeah. Wow. Because it brings everybody together. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's a universal language.
No doubt.
I mean, literally, like, Vietnam, Thailand or somebody just got legal weed. Germany, you know, 5 tons just got confiscated on the way to England. Sorry, England.
Right.
You know, like, it's everywhere.
Right.
It's everywhere. I mean, they have land-raised strains, you know? Like, weed was basically discovered in China.
No doubt.
Like,
no doubt. It's everywhere on the planet. It's throughout the planet because we're supposed to have it.
Right.
Okay, so.
Thank you.
Like,
We are supposed to have it.
Exactly. That's I mean,
Say
that's
it
what.
louder.
That's what it's for real, for real. So moving it forward, what is it? So you when did you said single mom? When did that happen?
I had my son in 2004.
Okay.
And it happened
year as
in
my son.
2004.
Okay, that's what's up. 04. All right.
You know, I just
When's his birthday?
in December.
Okay.
Yeah, so he'll be
Alright.
22 this year.
That's what's up.
He's a good kid.
Yeah.
You know, we go back and forth. You know, we're sister signs. We butt heads. But at the end of the day, like, well, he's an adult now. Like, I can sit down and smoke with my kid, and we can talk it out.
That's beautiful.
It is, you know. He is also a partaker, but I tell you what, I always told him once I finally had to break it down, like what it all was. You know, which was I think it was around 7 or 8, because reasons. Anyways, I had to break it down, and but I told him I was like, please wait, and I would love it if he waited until you're 25.
Yeah.
But I can't control you, nor do I really want to now or after you're 18. Could you at least wait till you're 18?
Yeah.
And he did.
Smart.
It was amazing.
Smart.
My high ass went and busted in his room at like 12:30 in the morning. It was like, happy birthday, you know, when he's 18. And he, you know, he's a gamer. So he like turns around his giant gamer chair and just looks at me deadpan, stoic, and was like, can we smoke weed now? And I was like,
hell no.
And I was like, I mean, shit, like, I'm pretty lit, but, like, I will. I will. I will right now. And so he was like,
that is dope.
I think he saw how
dope.
I mean, I was baked like a sweet apple pie. You know what I mean? And
he literally turned around. That's the first thing he said.
That was the only thing. I was like, oh my God.
That is dope. You did not see that coming.
I did, at least not right then. You know, I kind of expected it during the day. But then he was like, no, I'm just kidding. Like, we could do it, you know, tomorrow. And I was like, you mean today? And he's like, yeah. So we did. He got a tattoo that day. A really great tattoo. Wow. Shout out to Molly at Sign of the Times in, what is that? Dutchtown? Okay, I believe it's Dutchtown.
There we go. Right on Molly.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, gave him his first tattoo. He sat like a rock. Went out to dinner because he just like wanted to wait all of a sudden. I was like, "You've had all day. Let's go."
Yeah.
So we finally get home, and I'm old school, so I have a OG like volcano, and I wasn't trying to get my baby like smoke on the first sesh.
Yeah.
You know, like. He has a bud tender for a mom. What kind of... It'd be a disgrace.
No
So
doubt.
I got the volcano and baby's first space bag. And, oh, man, I wish I had the pictures, like, easily accessible because I took a before and after. The volcano where it's, like... It's basically, like, a dry herb vape. It's like a dry herb vape, so, you know, it looks like a volcano.
Yeah.
And then the one I have is still analog, so it has a dial, and it's like different temperatures. And you have basically like a turkey baster bag, and you pop it on this thing, and it just fills the whole thing with vapor.
I want to smoke that. I want to smoke that.
If I had known that, I would have brought that.
Oh my God, I should have told you. If somebody told me to say any type of like little gadgets or doohickeys or whatever you got. Glad you brought that. Bring it. I should have. Damn it. Something told me to tell you. That's my fault.
It's okay. Next time. Next time. Or, you know, out in the wild. Whatever.
No doubt. No doubt. For real.
Hit me up. I love having company. If you're not allergic to pets and you like pets, I have many pets.
I love pets.
I also love animals
Yeah.
to an unhealthy degree.
No
I'm
doubt.
bunny sitting right now.
Oh, you
crying
are?
out loud. Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So you blew that volcano with him that night?
Yeah, and it was great because I actually have a before and after picture. I'll have to send them to you. I'll just send them to you later because they're pretty great.
I want to see that.
But it's him all just like looking all excited, and then at the end it's him like laid back, just like, and I'm
done.
like cheesing.
Oh, fuck yeah. I need to see that.
Baby's first space bag.
Oh, that is so cute. Happy for y'all, for both of y'all, man, and him. To have a mom that is into, man, that's a whole nother level for me because my mother is a complete opposite. But moving forward, when did you get into the labor aspect of your advocacy? Because you are heavy off into unions and people that are being screwed over, and we can't have that. So when did you start that?
So that started honestly probably in like 2021.
Okay.
Well, technically second Missouri job, because of course once Missouri legalized and everything, I was like, the hell with this. I'm gonna work in Missouri. I live here.
Yeah.
You know, I'm advocating for here.
Yeah.
And so yeah, 2021. I'm trying to remember. Oh.
So you advocated for out of state before it was legal here?
I mean, there was talks like in Illinois, but nothing ever came to fruition. So nothing ever came of it. And I was
I'm
like,
surprised you weren't pushing it here since you were here.
it was honestly like the whole weed experience for me personally. I hate to sound dramatic about it, but it's been honestly pretty traumatic.
Here?
In general.
Oh, wow.
Like Illinois and here.
Illinois. Okay.
Yeah, which ties into the labor, you know, lots of unfair labor practices.
Oh, jump into it.
Yeah, like, so yeah, like, I saw a lot of things in Illinois. I experienced a lot of things in Illinois that were horrible. Like, like, coworkers, like, working through what turned out to be a miscarriage or being threatened to be fired.
Oh, my God. At a dispo?
At a dispo.
At a sale?
And the,
Oh.
No, it'd be on hello.
What the hell? That's disgusting.
Yeah. Like, honestly, I knew, like, 2 weeks in that it, like, wasn't for me, but I also knew damn well that I wasn't going to be pushed out. I wanted to, like, try to be the change, you know, that you want to see.
Change from within and stuff. Yeah.
But there wasn't really a chance there. Like, I remember, like, talking to my professor, like, sobbing and just being like, this is supposed to be a healing industry.
Right.
Why am I screaming over AC/DC at an octogenarian who is just trying to get medicine for, you know, things that I won't disclose, but personal things. It's HIPAA. Ooh. Sorry, I'm very passionate about this.
No, and I'm sorry. I didn't ask you about your higher education. Where were you going to school at the time?
Oh, I was St. Louis University. I was
Okay.
doing the.
Oh, yeah, that.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
So I
yeah,
was
we
like
talked
in the
about
middle
that,
of
yeah.
that too. Like,
Wow,
like
while you were working at it.
yeah, like I
Wow.
literally like
Okay.
was weed for a
Yeah,
while.
no doubt.
Like I was, you know,
You woke it, smoke it, lived
I
it,
mean,
breathed it. Yeah.
sold it illegally, sold it legally.
Yeah.
Was being educated, you know, plus
No
all the
doubt.
advocacy in the background.
Yeah.
It was a wild time.
Right.
It was a wild time. But yeah, you know, but just things like that, like HIPAA violations, you know, the workers getting treated horribly. Like, you know, everyone's like, well, I mean, it's an industry, it's work. Okay, but also, this isn't what I advocated for. This isn't what I boots to the ground for, you know,
Yeah.
collected thousands of signatures for.
No
like,
doubt.
you know, preached until my voice was raw. You know, like,
Yeah.
this isn't what I fought for.
No doubt.
This isn't anything like what I believe in.
No doubt.
This is disgusting
Yeah.
and a shame.
Yeah. 1000%.
You know, you know, like I said, you know, like that one coworker, and then you know another coworker who like literally like both of them have medical conditions as well, like qualifying. That's why they are medical card holders. You know, but then like. You know, and like talking about these things, oh, sorry, I get, whew.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's just a lot of,
it triggers. It's a
yeah,
trigger.
it's very triggering, and it's
Yeah.
like kind of embarrassing, you know, it's
Yeah.
kind of embarrassing. Like, how the hell did weed become a trigger?
Right. Right.
How did that happen?
Right.
And you know what? I can't blame the plant. The plant didn't do this.
For real.
People did this.
No doubt.
You know, a lot of rich people
Yeah.
that probably made all their money on the backs of black and brown people, arresting them, judging them, incarcerating them, you know, etc. And now they're just out here owning
Getting paid now.
things. Yeah.
While people are still locked up behind it.
Yeah.
I hear
It's
you.
a lot. So, but yeah, just a lot of unfair labor practices, you know, a lot of union busting, a lot of just threats, you know. It's a very seductive industry because it's weed. Who doesn't want to work in weed?
Right.
Right?
Right.
And they say, you know, silly shit like, we're a family. If they ever say that, y'all, run.
Wow.
Run all day.
Yeah.
Run forever.
hear
Don't
you.
stop.
I hear
Forrest
you.
Gump that shit.
Yeah.
But, you know, like,
How long were you there for? How long were you at it?
or Beyond Hello. I was at Beyond
Beyond
Hello
Hello,
for
my
like a year. And then I came over and worked at Heya Wellness up in St. Peter's, opened that dispensary, like opened it. There was a lot going on there.
Same stuff?
No, a lot like oh my god.
Mind games?
Not just with like in like their own like inner drama, like because this industry is also like very incestuous, so everybody's in bed with each other and like so it was like owners just squabbling, you know, and like in beefs between women, like and
That worked at the same facility.
that owned it, that were like owners and like CEOs and CFOs and CSOs and blah blah blah, you know, all
Yeah.
these big wig people.
Yeah.
That I'm like, cool, this shit may work on Wall Street, but we're in St. Peter's. Stop
Right.
it.
Nobody gives a shit.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, but just like breaking laws, like literally like, you know, buying a handle of like liquor and then drinking it in there. And I'm like, you know, the state is literally filming this right now. Like you can't, because
that.
it was fine before we had actual cannabis in the store, but once you have cannabis in it, obviously you cannot have alcohol, let alone liquor.
No doubt.
So I like, you know, just like, do you want some? And I'm like, no,
Right, dumbass.
I'm not going to lose my card because you are in the wrong game.
Yeah.
Like-
This is a Heya dispensary? What-
Yeah, this was Heya up in St. Peter's,
Yep.
which has since been bought out.
Yeah.
And then I jumped ship like I don't even think we were open a month, and I got a better
seen
offer.
You up there too, because I went up there a couple years ago to promote one of my events, and I think you were you may have been the manager.
Oh no, I was never
the
the manager
manager,
there. No,
okay.
I'm talking about like when it very first opened.
Yeah,
like
that's when
we
I went
weren't
up there.
even doing like $1,100 a day.
Yeah, no doubt,
So
no doubt.
2021, trying to think of the month. I don't know. But then I saw that this place Blue Medicinals was hiring, and it was annoying because it was like even further, but it was like the highest paying wage I'd seen yet, which I don't understand the minimum wage pay in the cannabis industry, y'all need to do better.
What is it?
Like $15.
That's minimum wage.
That's minimum wage.
In the cannabis industry.
In general, actually.
What was that pace plan?
Well, this was when the minimum wage was still like 7 something or whatever, because 2021, but it was 17.
17.
Which I hadn't seen.
Wow.
Yeah, which was like back then was decent, huh?
Was it in Troy?
It was in O'Fallon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and I loved it. You know, I loved my crew there. I loved my manager, probably the best manager I've literally ever had. Shout out to Sean Look.
Yes.
And I don't know. Again, I started kind of seeing things happening at Bloom that I saw in Illinois. And like when, you know, we do our silly onboarding, I was like, I am here to ensure that the shit that I saw in Illinois does not happen here. Because that was horrible and disrespectful.
Yeah.
And
is Beyond still even open too, by the way?
Yeah, both of them are. Yeah, they got the one right next door to Pops, and then they got the one right next door to the Gateway Grizzly Stadium. That's the one that I worked at because they hadn't built the one next to Pops yet.
Yeah, we got to stay away from them, yo. Stay the hell away from Beyond Dispensary. They are, and it's Beyond what again?
Beyond Hello.
Beyond Hello. Like, stay the hell away from that.
I mean, people are going to shop where they shop. I still got friends that work there, but my experience there was garbage, hot garbage. And my experience in most places has been hot garbage.
Wow.
So
even at Blue.
Well, it was awesome until the manager left. For personal reasons. We had no idea how much of a buffer he was between corporate and us.
Wow.
And so it was literally like night and day.
Oh, wow.
And I mean, like they were like getting pissed because we threw a sale. It was around when Betty Davis died. Okay. And we were like, you know, because she loved animals. So we were like, bring in, you know, whatever and get like $5 off, you know. They got livid about that. Like they got livid about any type of marketing we tried to do to like ramp up business. Like you know, I'm not really tech savvy, but I made, you know, an Instagram. I made a Facebook. You know, I made all the stuff that was relevant then, and they got livid about that. Like, had to have a whole meeting with the marketing guy, and I'm like, you guys, and that's like kind of what tapped me in too. It's like, you know, there's a culture, and there's not only a culture in cannabis, there's a culture in St. Louis. These people know neither. You know, you don't know these people. Like, you don't know us. You don't know us. You don't want to know us.
Right.
You just want to come and take our money.
Yeah.
And that's all you want to do.
No doubt.
So, you know, I will, because of my time at Beyond Hello, you know, I just kind of won't hesitate to like say what I gotta say, you know, like make this make sense. I need you to make it make sense, because if I can't respect it, I can't do it.
Right.
You know.
No doubt.
So a lot of like really bad things happened, you know, just like completely like dismissing people's like availability, you know, threatening people again, you know, it's like if you're sick, you know, or whatever, like tried to make us come in like when it was like icy all over the roads, like, you know, the news was like stay home, and they were like, you know, because they're not even in this state. The owners aren't even in state, because Missouri fucked up when they got rid of that 50% ownership law.
Right.
Like, so
what was that law?
It was like basically like when the dispo, like when it all first happened, like all these businesses had to be owned by at least 50% of a Missouri resident or residents or whatever. It had to be 50%, at least half Missouri owned.
Yep.
Well, then pretty much immediately after, because politics, it's funny what amendments they can push through and change immediately versus what you got to fight for, right?
Exactly. It is, right?
So they, they just got rid of that, and that's how we have all these MSOs now out of Colorado and Arizona and, you know, California, everywhere but here.
What does MSO stand for?
Multi-state operator.
Wow. What and you've worked at both. What is better, to work for a dispo that's locally owned or out of state?
I mean, I didn't get to work for one that was locally owned.
They were all out of state? Even the Illinois ones? Who ran the Illinois ones?
They started.
Sauget people didn't run this one in Sauget, the Beyond.
No, I mean, other weird shit that happened there.
I thought they was gangsters.
We just like literally didn't have managers or even AGMs for months there.
Be on
And
hello.
and like it got to the point where they weren't even telling us when people, like when we were being exposed to COVID, they did not honor any of the rules at the time.
What?
Like they tried to make us get on the floor when like the state was like, no, barriers, masks. This is still like in the heart of it when we didn't know what we know now.
Get on the floor.
Yeah, like, so come back from around the counter with your little tablet and, like, get on the floor and be less than 6 feet.
What? Hell
Like,
no.
we're looking together.
Did they let y'all quarantine?
No, they tried to threaten people
What?
for saying they were going to quarantine. I got threatened with it.
Jeez.
Yeah, I got threatened with it. To the point where I started like emailing like higher up. So I was like, oh no. So I got on the website and I got every email I could find.
Good.
And was like, this is what's going on. This is what your people are telling me. Like, the state says this.
Yeah.
You guys are not above the state.
Right.
What's my next move? Because I really can't afford to lose this job right now.
No doubt. So then what happened?
So then it was a lot of too much back and forth.
Right. They're
And,
just
like,
trying to fight you on it.
Yeah, and it kind
Wow.
of backfired a touch only because I ended up like letting in too many, cooks in the kitchen. So it was like all them.
Oh, they were fighting with each other.
Yeah, like I wasn't even a part of the
Instead
the
of getting
email.
shit done, they started interfighting.
Yeah, so then I was like, you know what? All right, the hell with it. But when, somebody gets real sick or, we lose the 11 people we had still at the time because everybody had COVID,
Yeah.
don't come for me.
Wow.
And then it was great because I went,
Yeah.
and then it was like a day or two later, like some big wigs came in. Turned out that one of them was in that email thread. And so he like introduces himself, and I'm wearing a mask and stuff, but, he's not, and yada, yada, yada. And he was, and I was like, oh, I'm Marian. He's like, oh, and when I tell you what, he recoiled so fast.
As soon as he heard your name.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
Lord.
did. And he
Oh.
was like, you have COVID. I said, sure do.
Wow. Yeah, you made me come to work, you jackass.
Here I am. Yeah, no, he was like, it was great. He just was
Yeah.
like,
Wow, snowflake ass. Oh my goodness.
that's what you get, you idiot. Like,
Right.
goddamn, I'm trying to save the 11 people we still have on staff right now because
No
everybody
doubt.
has COVID.
No doubt.
Because you're not telling us when we're being exposed.
Wow.
And you're making us get really close to people.
This is so interesting. So so you were thrust into labor advocacy for the cannabis industry, and I'm so happy that you picked up that ball because someone needed to dribble it. Because dear goodness, have you unionized yet? Have you what's happened so far?
So I was never successful. I always got terminated.
That's
Yeah.
what they always do with the people that's trying to change shit. Always, yeah.
So
yeah.
I would always I would always end up getting terminated.
Yeah.
For either being too loud or, just
Right.
whatever.
Right.
I probably could have been more discreet, but you get to a certain point, I don't know. I'm not going to act like I don't have anger issues,
No doubt. No
but
doubt.
you can only be pressed so much.
Yeah.
And when the same thing, like working at least in the dispensary space, but from my understanding, a lot of it is kind of like the definition of insanity. You do the same thing, expect different results.
Exactly.
No, it's
That's
all
what
the
that
same.
is, yeah.
Like I've written a couple SOPs now, not solely, but for these dispensaries. Like when I tell you I open these dispensaries, I open them. Bloom was one of them as well.
Right.
And that part's always so exciting. Like
Rosen-
part of me is like, oh, maybe I should get into HR, and then I'm like, I don't want to work for a weed company anymore.
Right. Scott Rosenblum, he owned that, right? Is he on Bloom?
Bloom was oh my God, what was the guy who had the grow at the Science Center? The white guy.
Had a grow at the sign. What kind of
Well,
grow?
it was him and I want to say Zach. His last name's no, what is Zach's last name?
Oh, I don't know what that is. My bad. I don't mean to get it stuck in.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, no, it was actually really cool.
Yeah.
They had a cannabis plant and a CBD plant.
I remember that.
It was like a kind of like an exhibit situation.
And he owned Bloom.
Yeah,
How
well,
long
he
did
was the
they-
Missouri owner, but the other owners, all the HQs, including Beyond Hellos, actually, are all down in like somewhere in the Keys in Florida or something.
Hell no. Are they all owned by the same company or similar?
No, they just there's like a weird hub down there. It's like
tax breaks. Yeah, Florida's dirty as shit. They play ball.
Duh.
Wow, that is crazy.
They are dirty.
That is crazy. And this man had a cannabis exhibit at the Science Center. Well, I don't remember that. For how long? For how long?
I want to say it was definitely a few months, if not a year.
What?
It was like when we first legalized and stuff. It was an educational piece, and I thought it was cool. It was well done.
Man, if I heard about it, I totally forgot about that. All right, so so you weren't able to do that, but what have you done labor advocacy wise?
Well, so I am pretty connected with the union rep, Sean Shannon.
Okay.
He's with UFCW 655.
Okay.
So not just like cannabis, but like, Schnucks, Slush, Build-A-Bear,
Okay.
like all these like retail and grocery type places. So
Nice.
I actually it's funny how I met him, and I don't think I should share that story, but it is really funny how I met him. Well, I can tell you later. But
Yes, please do.
but yeah, no, we just connected, and we talked about, all the stuff that was going on at Bloom at the time. And so we just started working together. So I tried to unionize that store, which did end up unionizing after I was terminated.
There you go. Right on. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
But it was weird because some of the crew that were like all for it, they got their promotions and such and flipped on a dime. So then they were anti-union.
Wow,
yeah, they like just drank the Kool-Aid just like that. I was like,
they
wow.
got a little bit of more money,
Yeah.
and then my mind changed.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was like, you were one of the biggest advocates after I was terminated.
That's
and
sad.
now you got a little.
That's so sad.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Money talks, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just working with him. I haven't been able to work with him, because I was like, y'all hiring?
Yeah.
So that's unfortunate, but yeah, we just keep in contact, and, he's had me talk to people,
Okay.
Candidly, we've met at the Cola a few times,
Okay.
to bring other people that are kind of having doubts or,
Right.
whatever, and so I just try to reassure them that, this is the way,
Right.
they may say that they can't give you as much money as they want to, but if they'd been giving you as much money as they could in the first place, maybe you wouldn't have to unionize.
Exactly.
Because-
exactly. You wouldn't even be here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's so much that goes into being a bud tender, on top of just the customer service. You have to study everything. You have to
Right.
study all the products. You have to study cannabinoids, terpenes,
Right.
Strains.
Right.
You have to study, processes. Is this a rosin, a live resin, a distillate?
Yeah.
Is it made with CO2? Is it made with
Yeah.
all that? You have to do all
Yeah,
that.
no doubt. If you want to know your craft and you want to be a proficient in it, I mean,
Right.
obviously, yeah.
And then they just want to pay people $15 an hour. And
Yeah,
some
no.
places don't even offer health insurance. And I'm like, how the hell does a healing, a health and wellness business not offer health insurance?
Right. Talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it. It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. Okay, and what union is Sean with?
I had the UFCW 655.
Okay.
I think that's right.
And he's
Order?
basically I guess a recruiter. Like if you want to unionize, he will show you all how to do it.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
okay.
the rep. So
Yeah.
he started years ago at Schnucks, and then went up to shop steward, and then just worked as got hired by the actual union, and now he's just
And they're the ones that have Schnucks and Deerbergs and all that. Okay.
yeah.
I know one thing. They need to strengthen their stuff up because those people get screwed. The Schnucks and Deerbergs people get screwed over, Jack.
we've talked about it.
Oh my God, for real. I'm so glad that you're actually doing that though, Marian. I'm happy that you're into that. What was it that day when I saw you at last Pot Chef's event that you were talking about? What was that exactly?
Oh, okay. So yeah, I was wrongfully terminated from a position because I was a brand rep, and one of my clients at the time had just signed a petition or whatever. Sean Shannon, is promoting like, go shop at this place. They're good people. They just signed to unionize. And then same day, I actually found out from other locations as I was doing my rounds that they had just gotten bought out by a notorious monopoly company. And I don't want to say it right now. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
But yeah, so
You can't say it?
not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. But yeah, but just know that they're in heat right now. Like they've got lawsuits against them right now.
we know who they are, probably.
Yes, you
Okay.
absolutely know who they are, and if not, you could figure it out real quick.
No doubt. No doubt.
But yeah, so anyways, I went in there. They just got bought out, plus they were also trying to unionize, and so I went in, congratulated them because I'm sorry, it literally says in my job description to like support bud tenders and to be there for them.
Yeah, no doubt.
I don't think there's anything wrong with a congratulations.
Right.
Not at all.
Yeah.
So then when I went onto the floor, I had a conversation with the manager or assistant manager and mentioned something about the acquisition and being curious about how that was going to work out. And I also posted that on as a comment on on a post that Sean Shannon had made. Excuse me. So then later on that night, my VP of marketing texted me and was like, hey, can you remove that post that you made on Facebook about this? And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I didn't make any posts on, but I didn't make a post about it at all.
Oh, you did?
I made a comment on someone else's post, but I didn't make my own personal,
They tripped off your comment?
So check it out. So
That's weak.
So I was like, what? And then they were like, about the acquisition and unionizing and stuff. And I was like, what? I was like, I made a comment. And so they were like, yeah, well, the VP of of this company saw the comment and called the owner of our company freaking out. And we just really need you to take that down. Because at the time, and I think they might still be trying their hardest to get into this monopoly store because it's capitalism. And
what was you saying in your comment? What did you say?
I said literally the same thing. I said, and I quote, I said, yeah, I was in there today. Gave him a big old congratulations. And I said, I'm so super curious how this is going to work out with the new acquisition. I didn't mention any name, nothing.
That's all you said?
That's literally all I said.
Wow.
And so
did the union freak out or the company?
The VP, whatever the department, but the VP of something for this company, of the monopoly company,
wow.
They freaked out, called the owner of my previous company, like the owner himself, and was like, like, I don't even know. I don't know what was said. I don't care.
Yeah.
Probably stupid stuff.
Yeah.
But I also that's creepy.
Yeah.
Like, how do you even know that I work for them?
Right.
How do you know that?
Right.
Because I had no ties to that on any of my socials. I never mentioned, not once on my socials, who I worked for, where, none of it.
How did they know that?
How does this person know that I work for this company?
Oh my God.
That is disgusting.
Yeah.
And creepy.
Yeah,
and like some mafia shit.
No
like
doubt.
what?
So keep going.
And so yeah, trying to keep it quicker. I didn't really seem to have much luck with the lawyers, so I got in with the NLRB. I could talk to Sean, and then I talked to the NLRB, and they not only added charges to my charge, but they put charges on the monopoly company.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That is all. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
So yeah. For once, I feel like I'm winning.
There you go.
But I wanted it to go so much further because the I don't know, humanitarian in me, the advocate in me, it was never about money. Don't get it twisted. Money's tight, and we all need some right now.
No
and
doubt.
I'm grateful. But honestly, in my heart, it wasn't about that. It was about setting a standard and being like, you don't have to take this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to get overworked, underpaid. You can have insurance.
No doubt.
You can negotiate.
Yeah.
You can take control of your work environment.
Right.
You know, but this
Right.
industry is so churn and burn. I've never seen turnover like this in my life.
In the cannabis industry.
Yes, and
yeah.
that goes all the way up to the bigwigs. Hell, even the owners, with everyone buying everybody out.
Wow, yeah, it's a lot of that's true. That's true.
Like that first year, like of legalization,
Very
I think
true.
all these little mom and pops, like they went away immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Like they all got bought out within the first year.
Then what was crazy, like you saw the next level, the ones that were bigger than them,
Mm-hmm.
and you thought they were talking about they're going to be around for a while. Then they get bought out. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy, man. Like
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Viola, all that shit. It was, yeah. It's really quite sad. Man, so where are you at right now with the case?
So they are compliant, and I won my settlement. So
Nice.
yeah.
Oh, bet. Okay.
So,
Are
that's
you
what I'm
done? You
saying.
get paid yet?
Checks in the mail.
All right. Some shit worked out. There
Yeah,
we
that's
go.
what I'm saying. Like I finally
that is
actually won
dope.
something. But I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I was saying though. Is like money is cool, but
Yeah.
I really wish that it could have like made news. That it could have like, you know, inspired somebody. Like this is just like a quiet case.
Yeah.
And that
yeah,
sucks.
Yeah.
You know, because I want these people to know like you can fight back.
No doubt.
Like know your rights. Like
Yeah.
the rights isn't just for the streets anymore because these guys are corporate gangsters.
No doubt.
You have to know the jargon. You have to know your SOPs.
it
You
is.
have to know this shit because they will screw you at every turn.
No doubt.
Ugh.
They're good at it. Maid Marion, tell people where they can find you.
You can find me on Facebook at my name on there is Marian Yo Mama, YOHMAHMAH, and then on Instagram you can find me at Midwest_medicine_mama. Aside from that, just catch me in the wild. You know, I don't go out as much as I used to anymore, but I'm out here still.
No doubt. You still work at the cola sometime?
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
parted ways with the cola.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Yeah.
great. Okay.
Life just kind of got in the way.
I hear you. I know how that goes. Man, Kesha's lady, wherever you guys are at, you see her. She is awesome. She is an advocate. She is a proponent for us, for people, and importantly, labor in cannabis. Yo, Maid Marion, this was dope. I know this is
Yay.
really good. Thank you.
Yeah,
You got to come back too.
for sure, and I'll bring the
Right.
volcano.
Please do.
Yeah.
Please do. This was dope. Hey, y'all, this is a great episode. I thank the sister for coming by. Oh, and before we take off, I'm glad I saw this. Today's Black History moment. Little Richard in 1990 gets his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. That happened today in 1990. So we got to give it up for Little Richard for that. Little Richard is more than a pioneer. He's an icon in music and American pop music. So we love that brother. Rest in peace, fam. Maid Marion, this was awesome. Make sure you come back.
Yeah, of course.
For
I'd
real.
love to.
No doubt. All right. Happy Father's Day to all y'all. Hope you guys had a great Juneteenth. It's time to smoke some. Keep smoking. Keep hooping. Deuces. There it is.
Hopefully
Boom.
that wasn't too chatty. I was like, I
No,
kept
you were
catching
good.
myself.
No,
Okay, I was
you
like,
were
shit.